Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 32 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here at Kansas Speedway for the running of the STP 400. Starting on pole today is a 31 of Joshua Scully, and Robert Smith in the 10 is on the front row. Row 2 is Cody Lupton and Christian Vargas. We have John Gilbert and Diego Yepes in row 3. Johnny Garner, Derek Hamill, row 4, and Kyle Manoli and Michael Canto round out your top 10. Let's look where our winner from Michigan is starting. Our last race, Alex Hawkins, starts 16th. A little bit over the middle of the field, so he's in a prime spot to go back to back. But we'll see though, this is our 14th race of the season, and we already have 13 different winners from the previous races. So we'll see, we'll add another different winner here today at Kansas, or will we have our first two race winner of the season and the first driver to lock his or her spot into the playoffs. A 26 lap race coming up here from Kansas. A very good track to run in, so I expect to see a lot of aggressive action here today. Here at Kansas, because the next race after this will be the Coca-Cola 600. So Charlotte's coming up next after this. Can't wait for that, but for now, we're about to get the green flag here at Kansas Speedway for the STP 400. Green flag is in the air. And a good start by Joshua Scully. He's already up and running. So a great run by the 31, already off to a wonderful start. Scully trying to win and get himself in the playoffs. John Gilbert, I believe, already has a win. And there's Johnny Gardner in third place. Hasn't had a win this season. He would love to get one here today. And there's the 10 car, Robert Smith. That was actually Hawkins' old ride, Alex Hawkins' old ride last season. And I believe Smith hasn't won yet. So we'll see if he can do it here today. Yepes has a win. He won it, I believe, at Sonoma. And Scully is off and running. Scully trying to win to get himself in the playoffs. Gilbert is already a two-time winner. So we'll see if he can repeat his success. The field already separate that quick. The top two already right off the bat have pulled away from everybody. It's so unusual. I mean, I just never expected this happen that quickly, but you never know. Could be a close race, could be a boring race. That's just sometimes the way it goes. We might have a good battle here between Diego Yepes and Robert Smith. Oh, wow. It looked like Yepes was on the bumper of the 10 for a brief second. And the number 11 car, James Richardson, went by the 37. By the way, Scully leads by half a second. By a little bit over, well, a little over a quarter of a second, I should say. Still pretty good. And now we get the battle for third place between Smith and Yepes. And there he goes. Yepes in third place. And here comes Eli Bryant. Gonna try to take fourth. The first caution is out though. And we have a crash on Zach Fitzwater. And the racing back, Scully leads on lap 7. So finally a caution comes out, and the field will be bunched up together again, so who knows what's going to happen after they take the green flag. But let's look back at replay. And here's the wreck, what happened. Rich Roy contact with the 42 of Roger Ray. I don't know what was Roger Ray doing, but he took out the 14. Vargas got a little hit there. And then the wrecks happened. Scully, I mean, no, not Scully. Oh, someone's, a piece of debris flew out of a car. I believe Fitzwater's, one of Fitzwater's, side, pieces fell off. Oh, wow, a hit. Look at that debris flying. Look at the realistic detail. You could actually see the stickers of that. And I don't think that didn't look like it was Fitzwater's. I think that was Roy's. That was Rich Roy's car that flew a piece of debris. Wow. Yeah, I think that was Rich Roy's piece. That was the piece from Rich... Oh, no, wait. I don't know. Wait, what? Wait, was it Aceveto's? Sure looked like it came out of Aceveto's car. Yeah, it did. It was Acevedo. No, wait. It was Grayson Aceveto's piece that just flew off the track. Right there. See that window right there and see how it flew off? That was the piece of debris. That's where it came from. Wow. Talk about realistic to detail. Obviously, we're making this series a lot more brighter and clearer than any other in YouTube right now, and the detail really does show. But still, we got a handful of cars out of the race already. Not really a good, not a pretty sight. Look at Marcus Sachi's car. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, it looks like a transformer. Or it looks like one of those GT cars. Same goes for Lopez. Look at that. You can even make a face out of that. Wow. The detail is really nice in this new mod, and I gotta give praise to whoever made the Menix 17 mod. I mean, attention to every detail, that's just amazing. By the way, they actually updated the mod and then made it into Menix 18. They updated the mod and turned it to Menix 18, which possibly might have more new stuff added from the 17. So that's the mod we're going to be using next season. We're using the 17 mod for this season only, and then next season we go to the Menix 18 mod. That's the most up-to-date mod and has even more new paint schemes and rides that we haven't run here this season, and we'll run that in next season. So it'll be a fun season to watch out for the new mod. But for now, we're sticking with this season, and we're sticking with the Menix 17 mod. In the meantime, though, leaders come down pit road. It might be from the looks of it, it might be a two-stop race. There's the victory lane, by the way, for those of you wondering what that looks like. Who's going to come out first? Oh, wow. John Gilbert came out first. Wow. That was quick. John Gilbert first off pit road. Beating Scully to the line. And that was clear. That was clear. John Gilbert beats out the 31 off pit road right there. And there is no debate about that. There is no debate about that. John Gilbert out first. Bright's third. Yepes and Marks in the top 5. There's the 5 car. Marcus Yepes might have had damage from the wreck. And Michael Cano having trouble off pit road has a problem. Oh, wow. Balvin hit him from the back. That's a tough break on Cano. Balvin hit him in the back. It was no fault of his own. Wow. And Manoli's stuck. Manoli is stuck. Wait, is he stuck? He is. Oh, he was a little stuck because he was stuck with the debris. And Derek Hamill as well was a little stuck too, so he got to the back, and that was just not good. But right off the bat, we're going back to the green flag. 5 cars out of the race, and we're back to green. Ooh, Scully with a pretty bad start. He was on that low line, and something went wrong. You could tell it was Scully having the bad start because he went down low a little bit, and he just, I don't know if he spun his tires, but he had a bad jump. Uh-oh. Here comes Bright for the second spot, and well, that bad start's gonna cost him. And I believe Eli Bright has a win this season. No, I don't think he does, but yeah, he does. Bright does have a win this season. So battle of the winners. One of them is going to lock themselves into the playoffs with a win. Richardson in third place. So James Richardson could be a winner. If he wins this race, he might be competing for a playoff spot and would keep the different winner streak alive. Richardson now second, and he's eyeing on Gilbert. I mean, James Richardson, if there's anyone who deserves to win this race, it's the 11. He's worked his way up to second, and now he's trying to catch Gilbert. But Gilbert's had a dominant car, just as good as Sakulli had, but early on, Sakulli, now he's dropping back, and he almost clips Jonathan Fast right there. He nearly turned the 17. So, close call on Sakulli, but it's going to cost him some time. Wow, never knew Kansas you can go over 200 miles on this one. Real nice. Never knew you can go 200 miles with this version of Kansas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Look at that, 96 just got a little dumped by the 11. Little nudge there, but able to continue the race. Wow, looked like Richardson was going to pass him, but wow. Nearly got turned. That was the same move that Sakulli did against Jonathan Fast, and we know that didn't work. Oh no, he's going to try again. Here comes Richardson. He's going to try again, and this time he'll get the lead. This time it works. 11 to go. And he's got it. And here comes Fast. Look at Jonathan Fast go. He's got the lead away. No, he's got second away, and Fast trying to win. Fast has 3 wins last season. He has not won this season so far. If he does, he'll be back. He might be back in the playoffs. He won the Daytona 500 last season, so trying to get that momentum into this race. And he gets second from Gilbert. Here comes Nathan Stapleton. Stapleton trying to get by Gilbert, and he nearly nudges him. Could this be the chance the 15's looking for? Here he comes. Here's Barretto trying to get that position away from the 37. Our driver's going racing up close. Canada was under the lap car. Well, I don't know if they're going to catch him. Coming to 8 laps to go at Kansas. Richardson leads. Big lead over the 17 of Jonathan Fast. Over nearly 3/4 of a second on the 17. But things could change, though. They might change. We've only had 1 caution so far. We might have another set of pit stops coming up. They only took 1, and that might not be enough to finish the race. 7 to go at Kansas. And there you see the battle for 3rd place between Igor Barretto, John Gilbert. He's got that position. Really easy to pass at this track, but they get to 10 too close and going at like 200 miles per hour. Not a lot of lanes to use. Well, Gilbert's catching up, and now the 11 comes down. The 11 is down pit road. He's taking his pit stop. Fast leads. 6 to go, and now it's going to get tight. The 11's early pit stop might help him or might hurt him. We don't know. He's on pit road right now. Will the leaders pit? Let's see who comes down right now. And looks like almost everybody's coming down. 2 cars stay out though. Yepes and Roberts. 5 laps to go at Kansas. Richardson's off. We'll see if he can get back the lead. But these 2 have stayed out. Let's see how far they will go. Maybe they have to pit next lap. And it looks like they are going to pit in this lap. So the 88 and 18 come down pit road. The last drivers to go into pit road. Except for Yepes, but I believe Yepes is almost a lap down. I don't know if he's going to be the leader. It doesn't look like it. I don't know. Richardson's off though, so Wait. 18 is out. 18's out. They're saying 88 led. Yepes led. And he's out too. And look at the 11 car goes by those two and he retakes the lead. So he will retain the lead when they come back stripe with 3 to go. Hoping that a caution does not come out. Yepes is going to make his way to the track. So is Richardson. So is Roberts. Oh, nearly up high on Gilbert. This doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Canario back of the 18. He better be very careful not to spin. Oh, more contact. Stays alive. And the 821 still is going to get a pass on the 18. Close call there on the 18. And thank goodness, it could have been a lot worse. Oh, now the 18 is getting held up by the 96 and 47. Uh-oh. Almost 3 wide. This might not work. Oh, wow. Bumper to bumper. That was a close call back there, but they made it. And here we go. James Richardson going to see the white flag. He's got lap traffic in front of him. That's Steve Morgan. But he'll have 1 lap to go as the race leader. So he's getting close on Morgan, but able to pass him right in time. Nearly 2-second lead ahead of the 17 of Fast, and he's going to hold him off. And James Richardson's going to do it. He will come off the final turn, and he'll win the STP 400 at Kansas Speedway, our 14th different winner in as many races in season 32. James Richardson wins at Kansas, and he, like I said, our 14th winner in as many races to start the season. Already just 2 spots left to in the playoffs. If the playoffs were to start right after that 16th driver get the win, wow, we would have this season be done quickly. But we still got the World Tour left, and that could make some implications for sure. Let's see the rest of the results on the left, and only 1 caution the entire race. That took out 5 cars. And it was decided on pit strategy, but James Richardson hangs on for the race win. So Richardson adds his name to the drivers that won in the list of drivers that won here in season 32. And let's look at the point standings after this race. Francis is back as your race leader. Cody Smart was the leader at the end of our last race. But Cullen Francis retakes the points lead in the regular season, 6 ahead of Diego Yepes. Friesen is 3rd, Smart's 4th, and Roy is 5th. And you'll notice the top 2 drivers have a win this season, so they might be assured of getting in the playoffs. Roy and Balvin as well, and Canario 9th might be assured of a playoff berth. There's Richardson in 23rd in the points position. Still early, but might need a little bit more help in order to possibly make the playoffs on just that 1 win alone. So that is it here from Kansas. Our next race will be, of course, the big one, the Coca-Cola 600 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's going to be the longest race of the season. It's going to be a lot of fun to do because it's going to be epic. It's going to be messy. It's going to be a lot on the line. 15th race of the season. We might even get our 15th different winner of the season. Who knows? But anyway, the Charlotte race is coming up at the Coca-Cola 600. It's going to be a big one. Possible implications in the playoffs, even though it's almost halfway through the season, but you get the point. Anyway, we'll see you guys at Charlotte. Richardson wins today at Kansas.